Freddie and Joe, and Freddie again, man, the emotional one. You know what I mean? He always brings a good story to it.
He does.
Just good stuff.
It is, and you know, I mean, you go back to like one of the first bear hunts he was ever on, which was with you.
Yeah.
And you guys went and you.
I think we were in Saskatchewan.
You guys were in Saskatchewan on his first bear, and he lost it. I mean, he just lost it, and now he's like,
that tree was shaking so bad. I was like, Fred, calm down, man. Oh yeah, you know.
You know, but now you know he's a bear slayer. He just easy peasy, no problems.
Bear down, Fred.
Bear down, Fred.
Bear down, Fred.
All right. Hey, now we're gonna head to Trophy West Outfitters in BC.
Glenn and the guys. I mean, unbelievable hunt. The ultimate hunt because it's spot and stalk. It's what I personally love to do. It's just so cool. It's on the coast. You're on Vancouver Island.
I know you love to do that, and because your legs got jacked up, I was able to take Dr. Chris with me.
Yeah,
so
how
Dr.
did that
Chris
work?
and I got to go and do some spotting and stalking while you stay back and rest
He comes into the hospital room and goes, okay, well, you can't do this, this, and that. Next thing I know is you two are going to do it.
Well, yeah, because you couldn't go, so I might as well take Dr. Chris. He likes to do that, too. Let's just go. Let's just go to Trophy West. When we're hunting up on Vancouver Island, it's all spot and stalk. So one of the things that we end up doing is we'll take the truck, we'll go sit up on a high elevation to be able to look through the cuts, look for bears. If you think for sure it's a bear, then all of a sudden you get all your stuff, you get back into the truck, and you get over to that hillside and you try to figure out wind, direction, the whole 9 yards, and how you can creep up on that bear.
First time we're out of the truck, and Glenn's got us on this old trail that goes down to a farmstead that hasn't been inhabited for a while. It's all grown up. And we make the clearing, and there is a stud black bear feeding in the grass, and the stalk is on. We had no cover, and there was leaves crunching under our feet, and no matter what you try to do, it's making noise, and he pinned us. Rifle, different ball game, but that bow, it was tough.
You know, we were probably right at that moment, we're probably at about 38 to 40.
Perfect. It's good.
Just a little guy.
There's bear spotted, but she's a sow.
That's a different bear than that one. This one's bigger.
That's number 17 today. Right there.
So we're here up near BC, and we're going across this river. And to get down to it is almost a sheer face of dirt and roots. You have to use a rope to get down. I can't believe that anybody who's not 100% could get down this. And I have a good friend named Ralph who did it 3 months after an ACL reconstruction, which proves two things. He's stubborn, and he's the worst patient I've ever had.
If I clear by there, we're okay. If you don't clear by there, you're not okay. You're bouncing off that cliff and into the rapids. We can pull it around and then...
So basically, the only people that come in here are you?
Yeah, us and bears and elk and deer.
Wow.
Oh. Illinois is flat. Not like this at all.
We're walking along, and all of a sudden Glenn spots this bear. Bam, we're down on our hands and knees. He's just around the bend. the wind patterns in this area. They've been busted so many times. They know it so well. They told Vicki, load the gun, it's time.
He's moving, he sees us. He saw you.
Like usual, something happened, the bear's ran away, and that was the end of it. But you know what? It was well worth it to be able to get over to the other side of that river to be able to see that beautiful animal. Oh, see, if you had Rockies, that wouldn't have happened. We actually just spotted, looks like a good bear. We're gonna walk down, there's piles of poop everywhere. He's already down below the ground.
All right, can you take him, Vicki?
Yeah.
Are you on now, Joe?
I'm on.
Take him. Good shooting.
He's down?
Beautiful
Oh
job,
my
Vicki.
gosh!
Awesome. All right. Yeah, let's walk up and get him. Sorry, I didn't mean to pound you so hard in the back, Vicki. It was exciting. Oh, okay, he's going off. Let's go. Okay, he's going off right here somewhere. Okay, I can hear him down here, Vicki. Lots of blood on that tree we went by, so. He's right there. He's pretty much dead right there, Vicki.
Where is he?
Right there.
It goes from nothing to everything.
I know. Good job.
Right here, Trophy West Outfitters up on Vancouver Island. I can't wait to let Ralph and RJ know that I got a bear, but it's past their bedtime already at home in Illinois, so I guess they'll have to wait till they wake up in the morning.
Most gun makers just add a new feature to improve performance. Every component of the Browning X-Bolt works together to deliver the most crucial feature: total accuracy. The Browning X-Bolt, an all-new rifle system designed for total accuracy.
The following segment is brought to you by Cabelas.
Chris is pulling on my seatbelt again. Christopher?
Listen, if you do not stop arguing. If I have to, I'll stop and I'm going to get a willow switch, and both you guys are going to get it.
How many more miles? How many more
Are we
miles?
having fun yet? Are we having fun yet?
Isn't that cool? Just soaring up there. Look at that wings.
We got a report on a bear up on the hillside, and we're heading over there, and Glenn takes this one road, and
Freaking believable.
6:25,
Prime time.
and we now have a flat tire.
Oh, did you mention that we were on the way to a spotted bear?
We're on our way. I think it's small.
It's a sow.
Sow. Yeah,
It's a sow.
Of course, our luck couldn't go that way. The bears are moving.
That's good. Maybe they can change the tire. Hey, come change this tire, Bear. Did you lift the seat up. I think my bullets were sitting right there. Did you?
You left your bullets laying around?
In the cartridge.
Are you kidding me? Seriously?
No, they were
Have we got
sitting-
another clip?
Nope.
There isn't another clip. Flat tire, we lose the clip to the rifle. Oh my God. Unbelievable. This is incredible. Incredible.
We only have the one.
Is there anything else that can possibly happen today to us? Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't believe it. That's incredible. Incredible. Well, anyway, so let's gather up the rest of the stuff. You got one bullet you can put in the gun to fire?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. It's amazing. It's amazing. No, it's by your heel. Hey, it's by your heel. It's by your heel. It's right behind you. I wonder if you had it in your pants. You might have had it in your pants.
Pocket?
Ah, Chris.
My father died. Did he put it over there?
He took it off the seat. And he handed it to me, and I stuck it on the floor.
That's not even frickin' funny. I mean, you were really yelling at me.
It's perfect.
Don't you have any pockets? Don't you have any pockets?
Unfortunately, Chris didn't get his bear. That bear walked away, and
We had so many different opportunities. The camera caused some problems on a few, but we saw so many bears, had so many opportunities in a short amount of time.
Glenn, Shannon, you guys, all of you guys up there at Trophy West are amazing. The accommodations, the food, everything. I mean, we couldn't ask for anything better, and we truly, truly look forward to next year when we get to come back again, and maybe we'll let Ralph join us.
We'll have the camera working better.
Trophy West, huh?
Yeah.
Man, you guys were busting Dr. Chris pretty good. Glenn got it really good. That
We were
was funny.
busting Dr. Chris pretty good, and you were actually on the end of getting busted too, and you weren't even there to defend yourself.
Sorry.
But hey, you know what? Again, it was a late spring over there, and the
As
bears
usual.
just weren't out as
This
as
spring
plentiful
was
as we
just
saw.
crazy.
It was crazy. So now we're
Yes.
ahead.
We're going to Saskatchewan.
We are the Western Trophy Outfitters.
Yes, and I mean, Claude.
Claude?
I thought it was Claude, but it's Claude.
Okay, in Armando.
Yes, and Armando set that hunt up, and I mean, we actually had an unbelievable time. I got on a bear. We had our spy point camera. We got photos of a bear that just, yeah. He lit up my
but
world.
What was the problem with your luggage?
Typical.
What?
They lost it.
Oh.
How do they lose? It's a direct flight. It doesn't make any sense. Yet,
Yeah, it does. It was you and Z. You know, that's how it goes.
Did I ever tell you, I really am hating airline travel.
Let's go to
Airline
Saskatchewan.
travel.
Don't
Hate
worry
it.
about what he's saying anymore.
Hate it. And from O'Hare to Calgary, it was a rough ride. We turned around, got to Calgary, and there were absolutely no luggage for me. Z had his, but I didn't have mine. Then we turned around, we flew from Calgary to Saskatoon, and we met everybody, and we're rocking, but guess what? They still don't know where my luggage is. And just so you know where my luggage is, it's all my clothes and my Hoyt. So you talk about hitting them where it hoits. They just did. We all get into camp and, you know, everyone's there, and Colorado Buck and Armando, and we know we're gonna have a good time. We get our tags, and then all of a sudden, dinner comes out. And we start to realize if we eat like this for this whole trip, they're gonna have to bring up the rating in the stands. My Hoyt Carbon Element is sitting somewhere at O'Hare. I hope they didn't put it on eBay. You know, all the guys have been doing their best, and hopefully tonight, by around midnight, maybe we should have the equipment. Well, Z has his element here, and it's a lefty. I'm a righty. You definitely feel the difference going lefty, I'll tell you. Dead bear. I'm wearing all of Z's clothes. I'm shooting his left-hand element, and you know what? We're gonna make this happen. Well, what we're doing now is actually we're looking at these. You pulled these yesterday?
Yeah, last night.
And the reason the success is here is because you guys are running the cameras, you're seeing what's active and what's not, and that's the simple fact of the matter. All right, so Claude starts showing us all these trail cam pictures, and we're going through them, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, that is an absolute double no-brainer bear. This bear is massive, and I know for a fact that, well, once I see him and I know he's working the area, he's way bigger than Vic, so I know I'm gonna hold off.
The following segment is brought to you by Browning.
Putting the release on the wrong hand. Why? Bear down, baby. Lefty.
We come to hunting camp, you know, yeah, we're here to harvest an animal, but we're also here to have a good time. And this is the type of camp where you can get a bunch of guys together. The camaraderie and the family atmosphere, and just for gathering, it's fantastic. Everybody had a great time.
You're in the heart of bear country, up here in Saskatchewan, with Western Trophy Outfitters. And I'm gonna tell you, we weren't even in the state, we were just settled in. Claude was still out here getting everything ready, and one bear started circling. Came in, I believe it was a sow. We had another bear circle straight out this way, but it never came in. We know there's a big bear in here. We saw the trail cam photos. There's actually a few different bears, but there's two, it looks like shooters in here. Patience, patience, patience. First night we're sitting there, we got bears all around us, and I mean, no sign of that big guy. So, you know, I'm thinking I'm gonna hold off, and we know back at camp, Janelle's probably kicking out another giant meal that, well, we better hope our hunter safety systems hold us after this trip. Late last night, while Z and I were in the stand, and I had Z's bow, which was left-handed, we got a text. Text was, my gear was in, so it was unbelievable. I was excited. Now I got to shoot my bow, my right-handed Hoyt element, not Z's left-handed, but my right hand. Well, tonight we got in a different spot. It probably took us about 45 minutes to get here on the quad. Had to go over a beaver dam, just a beautiful, typical what you want in a bear situation. Tonight we got my bow, baby. They delivered the stuff late yesterday, and we were just pumped. It was cool. We got pictures last night of the big guy, and he moved. It wasn't but maybe 2 miles.
Right, but
as
he's
the crow
chasing a
flies.
sow that's in heat.
Yes, so we have to set up on him at this, hoping that maybe she feels more secure over there. She'll bring him in. You know, chasing the trail camera photos, we're knowing this bear's in the area, we're trying to pinpoint them. You know, we're in a good spot, and we know the big guys around here somewhere, and those bears were coming out. We don't know if they were winding us. The wind was good, but maybe in that cut it was swirling a little bit, but we're holding off. We got pictures of a monster. Ooh, I hate when I get pictures of a monster and a good bear walks in, but hey, sometimes you gotta let the good ones go to get the great ones. That's what I'm holding off for.
Yeah, I know. Been working on that guy pretty much all week.
Yep. That's what we're holding off for.
That's hunting, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Right? That's the way it goes.
No regrets, none. Well, as luck would have it, you know, just a few more nights and I had my sights set on that monster just because I knew Vicki wouldn't shoot one bigger. But hey, well, I had to leave, but we were able to manipulate the schedule a little bit, and Z ended up staying a few more days, and well, it was a successful trip just because, man, we knew we were hunting a monster.
Poor Clayton, he's never had his hands on a professional camera, and when Ralph left camp, he became my cameraman, and him and I are going hunting. It's just Janelle, Clayton, and I, and a camp that was so full of life yesterday is dead silent today. Now it's up to me to get a bear in the next 3 days so we don't go home empty-handed. Clayton and I hunted the next 2 evenings. We saw a lot of bears, but we had no opportunities at a good boar. The third and the last day of my trip, we woke to the sound of rain. But as soon as that rain was over, we're going to be sitting in that tree waiting on those boars to come in.
We were late getting in here. The rain stopped about 2 o'clock. We came in here, baited, and set up. We've already got 2 bears on the bait. Hopefully tonight's the night. Hopefully one of these sows brings in the big guy, and we go home lucky. So far, it's been a tough hunt. Okay, we haven't got a glimpse of the big guy yet, so. Six bears in the area. This guy right here's probably close to 6 foot, but he's got stripes on his side. If he had all his hair, he'd really be in a problem. I think we have 2 bears chasing each other, one chasing another bear over here.
Clayton and I hear the bears running through the woods. I grab my bow because I'm hoping it's one of those good boars that we've been waiting on. When they show up, it's just a pair of younger bears. We've probably already seen them before. One was rubbed. We let them walk right in. I'm down to 20 minutes of my hunt. It's the last day just before dark. The 2 bears on the bait get up and take off, and we see a great chocolate boar following that sow right into the bait. This could be the chance that we've been waiting for all week. He came in and sat down at the bait and just started eating. After 5 minutes, we're running out of daylight, so Clayton and I started whistling to get him up. When he did get up, he started walking directly away from us. As he walked away, I thought I'd lost my only chance for the whole trip.
We have sat here all night long. he came in and he sat down, and we're running out of light. It may be a little dark, but he finally got up, walked, and came back through. That's tough. We had one come in a little bit earlier. He was rubbed on both sides. And just as we were about to give up for this whole trip, in walks this chocolate with a sow. I'm shaking like a leaf. We're going to give him about 15, 20 minutes, get packed up, and
have a great feeling about it.
That was awesome.
After the great week we'd had in camp, to get a chance at my first chocolate bear in the last 10 minutes of my hunt was a perfect ending to an awesome trip. I made my shot and Clayton got it all on camera.
Oh, look at this bear. Look at this guy. I'd given up. I thought, well, it's just not my night to kill. I look over the hill and this guy is following that sow, and he followed her right into the bait, came right in. I sure wasn't going to let this guy just sit there and eat till it got too dark to get down. So we whistled, made a little bit of noise, and got him nervous. He got up and walked around. And when he came back to the sow, he gave us the shot that we needed. And I was lucky enough to take it. And we got this great chocolate. He's got his ears cut. He's been fighting a little bit. I hope he passed his genes on, because he's a beautiful bear. And I've watched a lot of chocolates. I filmed a lot of chocolates, but this is really a special bear.